the school districts are going up against Glenn Youngkin. I wrote a report about this morning. We put it up on Patriot News. If you guys haven't yet checked out Patriot One News, check it out, patriotonenews.com. We report what the mainstream media does not tell you. Please go on, follow that channel. It really helps us grow. These are some of the things that we report. Look out, Hochul. This could spell disaster for you. Virginia's about to give New York a civil disobedience lesson and why Hochul should be very, very concerned. So why should Kathy Hochul be concerned about what's going on down in Virginia? Let me break this article down for you. So we know Glenn Youngkin just came out, signed an executive order, and said parents will decide what to do with the masks. Straight up, we're deciding, or you guys decide. Well, a few Northern Virginia schools didn't like that. They're now pushing back against Governor Glenn Youngkin's executive order, which goes into effect next Monday, the 24th. When I first heard about this, I thought, Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous, okay? A governor has signed an executive order saying to the parents, you get to decide. Well, we all know how tyrannical and disgusting the teachers' unions and most of the school districts are throughout the United States. Well, God forbid your little Johnny shows up without a mask. I mean, we can't have that in public schools. Now, can we? Even though the governor of Virginia said, yes, you can. Well, the teachers' union said, no, I don't care what the governor says. These districts still mandate it. Those districts being Alexandria Public Schools, Arlington Public Schools, and Fairfax County Public Schools have all said they will maintain their mask mandates. The argument, however, will most likely pose a lose-lose outcome to both state governors and school boards alike across America. Here's why. This is good, people. This is good that these school districts are fighting back. And I'll tell you why. They're going to lose. Okay, well, whether they lose or not, it's a win-win for the parents. Here's why. If the school districts in Virginia win the argument that Youngkin does not have the authority to defy the school district's mask mandates, it could open the door for parents to ignore other governors across America and take their fight directly to the school boards. Okay? So again, if the school districts in Virginia win the argument that Youngkin does not have the authority to defy the school district's mask mandates, it could open the door for parents to ignore other governors across America and take their fight directly to the school board. Seeing again that Virginia will have proved we don't have to care about a governor's executive order in this hypothetical situation, assuming that the school boards actually win this argument. So if Youngkin, however, wins the argument and school districts defy the executive order, forcing children to still wear masks, the fight again is going to be with the school districts. So no matter what the outcome of the argument is, the government's mandate or an EO is irrelevant. Okay? Either way, it's looking like the fight is going to be with the school boards, no matter what the outcome of the argument is. You can't defy a government's executive order in Virginia, but then tell me I must follow the executive order of a governor in New York State. It doesn't work like that. And both governors know it. So you better believe Kathy Hochul is actually watching very closely what's going on in Virginia. Because if the school districts defy the governor's EO, why can't the school districts in New York defy Governor Hochul's EO? And if the governor's executive order does stand, if he does have the legal authority and the school districts do it anyway, again, it means that the fight is with the school boards, which means the fight here in New York State can be with the school boards. Okay? Yes, I get we're in two different states, but governor's set of rules across the United States are fairly simple as far as their executive orders and their mandates. So what does this mean for power-grabbing governors in deep blue states like New York, where Kathy Hochul shows no signs of losing her stronghold on the public school system? Well, it puts her in a lame duck situation where the parents don't really have to care about what she has to say about the mandate. I almost hope the schools conclude that Youngkin doesn't have the authority. I almost hope it goes that direction, because if Youngkin doesn't have the authority to tell schools what to do, then Kathy Hochul in New York State doesn't have the authority to tell schools what to do. So I'm almost hoping in this one case that school districts actually win, therefore putting Hochul in a lame duck situation where we don't have to really give a shit about the executive order or what she has to say about the mandate, seeing that school districts are going to do whatever they want anyway. It weakens her credibility and gives anti-maskers the opportunity to ignore her and take their fight directly to the school boards, which we all know is going to be a much easier fight to win. Much easier fight to win. And when the school boards turn to Mommy Dearest for legal support, she won't be able to offer any, seeing that we have already debunked the fact that she has any real power to authorize the mandate in the first place. So people, this could finally be the crack and tyranny that we've all been desperately waiting for, because we all know when patriots smell blood in the water, when we smell that blood, especially in New York, there's no stopping us from going all in and making right what so many Democratic politicians and leaders have destroyed.